Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Today, the date is March 4th, 2018. Time right now is 1:29. Let's get 29. Okay. Got this question from one of my readers. They sent it to Loy at loymachedo.com. You got a question, send it to me there. It's in the description box below. Okay, the question is, Loy, what are the new career options for you apart from government jobs which pay well? Which course, which skill would you recommend me to take up without formal education? Now, a couple of things which I want to share with you here. Okay, the way you have kind of given me this question kind of shows me that you're searching for a shortcut. So there's not going to be any shortcut. Okay, there is no course or there's no skill that you can take up that would compensate for education. Education in itself has its place. And if the whole world is valuing education, you can't suddenly say, I'm going to take up this internet course, which is just going to be for money making, or I'm going to take up this course, which is going to be coding, and I'm going to do it. Remember this, you're talking of a population that is nearly 1 billion people. So even if you take 1%, it's 100, you're talking of 100 million, man. It's like crazy, 10 million. So first keep this in mind. If you thought of coding, there are millions and millions of coders. If you thought of Photoshop design, millions and millions of people are doing that. So everyone is, running helter and skelter just to get that shortcut. It's very simple. When you're going for a college admission, you get millions and millions of people. So there is no such course or no such skill that nobody else has thought about. Everyone is trying to get the shortcut. Okay. So first and foremost, which I want to tell you is there's no shortcut. There is no something that is totally so new that nobody else has thought about. Okay. Now, coming to your question, you're saying what is the new career option? There's no new career option. There is only the career options which are available. So if, for example, there is a demand for a particular skill, you can get a job for that particular skill. Otherwise, if there is no demand, what are you going to sell? Let's say, for example, you're good at fashion designing and there's no vacancy for fashion design. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's the first thing. Second one is you're talking of a government job. Now, in as much as a government job in certain countries like Asian countries gives you a certain sense of security, to get into it is very, very hard because everyone's trying to get there. Everyone knows that there's going to be bribes, there's corruption, there's bureaucracy. You can get, if you get into it, many people say that you're set for life. But keep this in mind, sometimes it can be really very boring. It can be really, really boring to get into a job where you have to take shit from a boss, you have to wake up on time, do things on that. It becomes monotonous at a certain point of time, okay? So it's not as glamorous as you think it is. Okay? Then comes, okay, if I don't want to go into a government job, what other job do I go to? That is something you need to ask yourself. What do you like doing? What do you love doing? Okay. Now, here there are two approaches. One is go for your passion. One is go for a job. Now, there are certain schools of thought that say that, not everyone who's passionate can actually earn money. Let's say, for example, you love talking, but nobody wants to listen to you talk. Then what do? Then you need to work somewhere. Just as everyone can't be a DJ, everyone cannot be, let's say, I'm passionate about bodybuilding, but bodybuilding doesn't pay me well. Or I'm passionate about, let's say, singing and nobody wants to give me a chance to sing. Or I'm passionate about cricket and there's no avenue where I can play cricket. Then you have to be practical and realistic and take up something that pays you money, okay? So either you make your passion, you need to monetize it, you need to commercialize it. Let's say, for example, you love bodybuilding. So maybe you can't be a professional bodybuilder. Maybe you can open a gym or teach people coaching. Okay. But then again, if you don't have a good physique and you don't have good business sense, you're not going to earn enough money. Then obviously you need to branch out and figure out how you can make money. The second aspect is, okay, fine. You're not going for a passion. You're going for something where you can make money. But over there, ask yourself, what is it that you would enjoy doing? Because 80% of your life is going to be spent in that particular activity. And if you're miserable doing whatever it is you're doing, then you're really going to get burnt out at some point of time. Okay. And keep this in mind, at a certain point, you can't keep changing your career forever and ever. So ask yourself really, what is it that you really want to do? What you really love doing and what you do every single day, no matter what. So whether it's cooking, whether it's cleaning, whether you need to commercialize it. Okay. And last but not the least, which course or skills should you take up? There is no one particular course or there's no one particular skill. I myself am constantly learning new things online. I'm learning new skills online. And it's, sometimes I take up a course. I like, for example, one of the advanced internet marketing course, I spent 18,000 US dollars. I did it, and then I realized it is boring. It's not what I wanted. I even paid money for coding, and I realized, geez, this is terrible. I don't like it. I even tried cooking. Not that I wanted to be a cook, but I tried cooking. I enjoyed it a little bit, but it's not something I can make a career. So learning new courses, learning new skills never actually ends. But without education, as you said, without education, no, never. It's always education. It's always learning. It's always experimenting. Last but not the least, what I'd like to tell you is, what finally matters in the end is, are you making money? Okay, you're not going to make big money in the beginning, but it's like small steps, small processes, small improvements that you make, and you keep improving. But you eventually reach a point where after which you cannot make more money. Let's say, for example, I'm charging people $1,500 for my time. Now, Tony Robbins charges around 10 million US dollars maybe for full year, but nobody's going to pay me 10 million US dollars. But he has reached that level because he kept putting the effort again and again and again and again, and that is where he reached where he is today. So you need education. Without education, you cannot survive and succeed, and you need to be realistic, because after a certain point of time, you cannot earn more money. So I hope this answers your question. What are the new career options? There's no standard that this is a career option nobody saw. Everyone is doing every single thing. And you might think that you have found something that nobody else has found. Well, guess what? Wake up. Everyone has already thought of that. In a population of, on a planet of 7 billion people, I'm pretty sure at least even 1% has definitely thought of it, and they've moved there. So anyway, this is Loy from loymachedo.com, who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding, sharing with you his views. Let me know what you think. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Didn't like it, give it a thumbs up, and share your comments. Love to hear from you. This is me saying goodbye for now. Take care.